Let me start just by saying that we know that the cyber attack on the Colonial Pipeline is affecting fuel supply for some Americans. And throughout the administration, we have been working around the clock to help Colonial return its pipeline back to normal operations quickly, safely, and securely. The President has directed us to bring all government resources to bear to help Colonial to resolve this, and we're working to assess the impact of the temporary pipeline shutdown on our national fuel supply, while also working to help alleviate any potential shortages when and where they occur. I can tell you that I've been on the phone multiple times a day with the White House, with fellow cabinet secretaries and other leaders, including Administrator Regan. We'll be doing everything that we can to reduce the impact that some Americans could see at local gas stations in some areas until the pipeline is brought back online. Colonial has announced that they're working toward full restoration by the end of this week, but we are not taking any chances. We are doing everything that we can in the interim to make it easier to move fuel to the places that need it. Since Friday, our interagency response group has been examining all contingencies, coordinating with Colonial, and working closely across the interagency to help alleviate any potential supply disruptions. For our part in transportation, the department has been working across our different modes of transportation to help make sure that fuel can get to the communities that need it as safely and as efficiently as possible. Our Maritime Administration, or MARAD, has completed a survey of the availability of vessels that are qualified to carry petroleum under the Jones Act in the Gulf and up the eastern seaboard. The Department of Homeland Security is standing ready to review any requests for a temporary waiver of the Jones Act from companies that demonstrate that there is not sufficient capacity on Jones Act qualified vessels to carry specific shipments of fuel in and around the region. Our Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration issued an hours of service waiver, which provides greater flexibility to drivers transporting gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and other refined petroleum products to 18 states. On Monday and Tuesday and into today, several states have issued emergency declarations that allow truckers to carry additional weight on state roads. Now, the White House and DOT have determined that 10 states can use existing federal major disaster declarations that are currently in place to allow those states to issue permits that allow drivers to temporarily carry additional gasoline that would ordinarily exceed existing weight limits on federal highways in their state. Each state has to follow its own procedures to issue these permits, but this determination provides them with added flexibility to move fuel more efficiently if they need to. PHMSA, our Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, is temporarily relaxing enforcement of certain pipeline operator qualification rules to make sure that emergency personnel can manually get help to get the pipeline back up and running as needed, and are in frequent touch again with the pipeline operators about safety. In addition to these steps, we are continuing to monitor the situation as it develops so that we can help anywhere that we can.